Now, the weekend has been so busy in the world of football. We have the English Premier League, the Italian Seria A, the Bundesliga, the France League One, the La Liga, the Belgian Pro League, the Switzerland, name them. And when it starts with the English Premier League, Brentford versus Leicester, Visa and Mbeumo have been so fantastic for Brentford, truth be said. But there's this guy called Kevin Shade. I was not surprised because Kevin Shade has been so fantastic for Freiburg. This guy was so fantastic for Freiburg. 36 appearances in the Bundesliga for Freiburg. And he had 2 assists in the Europa League for Freiburg. So I was not surprised. Kevin Shade, very versatile, can play on both sides of the wings, can play as a second striker, can play as a number 9, can play behind the striker. So Kevin Shade's fantastic performance yesterday, I was not surprised. Crystal Palace versus Newcastle. The last time Newcastle won against Crystal Palace at home in London was in 2020. So in this game, I expected a draw or a win to Crystal Palace. And Mark Gehi's own goal. Of all the people, Mark Gehi own goal. One of the best defenders in the world of football. And of course, a fantastic performance from Daniel Munoz. His only goal for Crystal Palace. And this guy was playing as a winger and is a defender. Daniel Munoz, fantastic. Now, Nottingham Forest winning against Ipswich. Chris Wood is on fire. Scoring for New Zealand, scoring for Nottingham Forest, and he now has 9 goals for Nottingham Forest in the English Premier League. Chris Wood that guy is on fire. Now, Wolves versus Bournemouth, Justin Kluivert, penalties, hat-trick. You all know it's not easy to take a penalty. Taking a penalty is not easy. You have to be a specialist. So Justin Kluivert converting those penalties, 3 penalties, when this guy was in the Bundesliga at RB Leipzig, I rated him as among the best strikers in the Bundesliga. I don't know why, but I just respected Justin Kluivert because this guy don't mess up with chances in front of goal. He really mess up with chances in front of goal. So he came from Roma on loan to Leipzig, delivered for Leipzig in 2021, then left. Justin Kluivert is among the best, among the lethal wingers, strikers, and he's so versatile. Can play on both sides of the wing, can play behind the striker, can play as a second striker, as a false 9, name them. Justin Kluivert is among the most versatile players we have in the world of football. Now, West Ham versus Arsenal. Arsenal smashing West Ham 5-2. And this is not the last time and the first time I'm talking about Bukayo Saka. Bukayo Saka is a lethal winger, a lethal right winger, very versatile. And it will be so nice if Bukayo Saka becomes the Arsenal's Thomas Muller. From the Arsenal Academy, Arsenal second team, Arsenal first team, and now in the starting 11. Starting for England national team, delivering for England national team, starting for Arsenal, delivering for Arsenal. I think Bukayo Saka should be the Arsenal's Thomas Muller. Please give Bukayo Saka at Emirates, please give Bukayo Saka whatever he wants. Now in the France League 1, Paris Saint-Germain versus Nantes. Okay, fine, PSG are on top of the league. But I don't know what's wrong with Paris Saint-Germain. Is it the coach or the players? You got the best players in the world of football. You have Nuno Mendes, among the top 5 best left wing backs in the world of football. We have Ashraf Hakimi, the best right back. You have William Pacho, among the best central defenders in the world of football. You have Goncalo Ramos, you have Lee Kang-in, you have Bradley Bacola, you have Fabian Ruiz. You have Marquinhos with all the experience. You are still drawing against Nantes. And a poor performance in the UEFA Champions League. I think the problem is the coach. Luis Enrique is the problem at Paris Saint-Germain. Luis Enrique. A similar 3-CAF against Empoli. As long as you have the American jet man, Christian Pulisic, one of the fastest, he has speed in him, goals in him, assists in him, counter-attacks, Christian Pulisic. You have Alvaro Morata, who doesn't mess up with chances in the penalty area. You have Rafael Leao, the happiest footballer. Rafael Leao dribbling skills is just insane. Speed, goals in him, assists in him, dribbles in him. On a shoulder-to-shoulder, you can't get him off the ball. Rafael Leao. A similar 3-CAF against Empoli, that was so obvious. Because if you looked at the squad, a similar squad at the Empoli squad, you got Leao there, Christian Pulisic, Morata. And Tijan Reinders has been so fantastic for AC Milan this season. This guy has been delivering for Netherlands when given chance, and AC Milan. And a fantastic performance from Reinders yesterday. And Bologna 3-0 against Venezia. Bologna, Orsolini is their top scorer. He scored against Roma, then scored yesterday. Dandoe is among the best footballers at Bologna. Fantastic performance yesterday. Now in the Spanish La Liga, I don't know what's wrong with Barcelona. If you don't start Lamine Yamal, you don't win. That's the motto at the Camp Nou. And I want to talk about Rafinha. Whether Barcelona loses or wins, Rafinha will always show class. It's a back-to-back fantastic performance for Rafinha and Barcelona. Now another interesting thing is that Real Madrid has got 2 games in hand. If they win these 2 games, they will be on top of the La Liga. On Valladolid versus Atletico Madrid smashing Valladolid 5-0. And a fantastic performance from Julian Alvarez, Rodrigo De Paul, Antoine Griezmann, and Solot. Solot is Atletico Madrid's top scorer, despite him playing few games. And Valladolid were playing with 5 defenders. 5 defenders, -5 goals. That's Diego Simeone. Now in the Bundesliga, Augsburg versus Bochum. Augsburg winning against Bochum. Bochum this season, this is not their season. They are number last in the German Bundesliga. And Augsburg has got the likes of Frank Onyeka from Brentford, Claude Morris from Nice, Philippe Tits. Bochum couldn't survive those attackers. Now on Freiburg 3, Borussia Mönchengladbach 1. Borussia Mönchengladbach, you have Omlim, your best goalkeeper. You are facing Freiburg with all the speed in that Freiburg team, with their little attackers, Vincenzo Grifo and Risto Doan, and you are benching Omlim. You had to face the wrath of that speed. They have wingbacks Christian Gunter and Lucas Kubler that are very smart in crosses, and they are fast. Now they are fast, they are smart in crosses, and Lucas Holler and Gregorich are so smart in the head game. So they had to convert those crosses. Now Wolfsburg smashing Leipzig in their own stadium, the Red Bull Arena. And we need to talk about Mohamed Amoura this season. This Algerian is on fire. Mohamed Amoura, a back-to-back fantastic performance for Wolfsburg, always delivering for Wolfsburg. He was the top scorer of the Royal Union in Belgium, and now the top scorer of Wolfsburg with 4 goals and 5 assists. We need to talk about this. We need to be very careful about this Mohamed Amoura, this Algerian. This guy is so fast. He has assists in him, he has goals in him, he has dribbles in him, and on a shoulder-to-shoulder, you can't get Amoura off the ball. Iyo sahau. Amoura is very little. Now they humiliated Leipzig. The moment you have Amoura in attack and the most experienced Maximiliano Arnold in midfield. Now Bayer Leverkusen winning against Union Berlin, this one was so obvious. Bayer Leverkusen were playing with 6 defenders. 6 defenders and 2 defensive midfielders. Granit Xhaka and Robert Andrich. And these 6 defenders is because Frimpong and Grimaldo are so versatile. They can play as wingbacks and as wingers. Grimaldo in the left wing, Frimpong in the right wing. They had Ecuadorian Piero Hincampi in the left back position, Jonathan Tah at central defense, Edmond Tapsoba central defense, and the Brazilian Arthur in the left back. Leverkusen had to win this, and me I thought Ingeshan a clean sheet. And now Victor Boniface has an injury. Patrick Schick is stepping up. Patrick Schick is another little one. Patrick Schick, fantastic performance for Leverkusen when given chance. Scoring for Leverkusen, hat-tricks for Leverkusen, and yesterday he scored for Leverkusen on Werder Bremen 2-2 against Stuttgart. Stuttgart's Emedin Demirovic only press. And Stuttgart are just so stubborn. These guys came from behind. And I know when Dennis Undav will be back at that Stuttgart team, these draws and losses will be over. Dennis Undav, Emedin Demirovic, that duo I know will deliver. Now Borussia Dortmund 1-1 against Bayern Munich at the Signal Iduna Park. Bayern against the Yellow Wall. What we need to talk about here is the Bino Gittens and Maximiliano Bayer duo. That upcoming duo at Signal Iduna Park will really disturb the world of football. And Bino Gittens just scored against Manu Inua in less than 20 minutes. Bino Gittens has got speed in him, dribbles in him, goals in him, assists in him. It's just a complete another 80 million and above loading at Signal Iduna Park. That's business. And the second thing we need to talk about here is Musiala's head games. Musiala's head games. 5 goals with his head. 5 headers, 5 goals from Jamal Musiala. And another thing is Harry Kane's injury. This is so heartbreaking because Kane is irreplaceable. We can't replace Kane at the 9. We can't replace Kane at the 9. Even Muller can't. So we are struggling with the 1-0 and a draw, and Kane has an injury. Will score for us. And another one is Olise coming off the bench and changing the game. A nice vision from Michael Olise and a fantastic header from Jamal Musiala. Michael Olise and the pressure. Olise is just so fantastic. And today we have Hedene versus Eintracht Frankfurt. Against Omar Mamouche and Hugo Ekitike, with Elias Kiri in midfield, with Dina Ebimbe in the wing, Eintracht Frankfurt, with Omar Mamouche and Hugo Ekitike must score. Mainz 05 versus Offenheim. I'm giving it to Mainz. Mainz will smash Offenheim. A draw against Freiburg at the Europa Park Stadium, a win against Borussia Dortmund, a win against Holstein Kiel with 3 goals and above. As long as there's Jonathan Bockert and Jusung Lee in that attack, that Mainz attack, and we have Dominic Kor, Stefan Bell, and Danny Da Costa in that defense, Mainz will really smash Offenheim. Next time.